What's up? It's your boy here, Big Daddy Z. Nah, I'm just kidding. Nobody calls me that, but it'd be cool if you did. Anyways, in this week's episode, I'm talking about addressing the weak points in my lifts, particularly the squat, bench, and deadlift. If you're new here, I'm chasing a 1,200 pound total, and that's a 300 pound bench, 400 pound squat, and 500 pound deadlift. All right, so first off, we're talking about the bench. In the bench, I typically struggle in the mid-range, so I can get it off my chest, but after I get it off my chest, the bar stops anywhere from 2 to 8 inches above that. Typically, if you struggle in this range, it's due to weak shoulders. Another thing that could be affecting your strength through the mid-range is not maintaining tightness during the lift. So if you see people like moving their feet when they're in the bench or things like that, that's typically not a good sign because they're losing tension or tightness during the lift. How I've been addressing weak pecs and weak shoulders is by doing incline bench and shoulder exercises, right? Pretty smart what I did there, right? I found out what was weak and I just tried to make it stronger.
My boy's wicked smart.
I've been doing a lot of shoulder and upper pec work, particularly like incline bench, incline dumbbell flies, dumbbell bench, things like that. Mostly incline because I don't have dumbbells or anything like that in my home gym. But on the shoulder strength side, I've been doing a lot of lateral raises, front raises, and things like that. This also aids in stability, so it's a lot easier to move the object when it's stable. So for helping me maintain the tightness, I've been doing this spoto press, and the spoto press is where you bring the bar down about 1 inch off your chest and then explode it back up. So far, I haven't seen great success with my bench. I don't think it's gone up 1 single pound in the first 6 weeks, but
This is fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding currently.
I don't know if it's off of like Walking Dead or, oh no, it's off of Red Dead Redemption. When Dutch Vanderlyn says, "Gosh dang it, Arthur, have a little faith."
Is it? Have some goddamn faith!
And you know, I'm just trying to Dutch Vanderlyn myself and tell myself to have a little bit of faith. All right, exercise number 2, the squat. So when I do a squat, normally I do the high bar back squat. When I get to a super heavy load, I'm not sure if I have weak legs or weak back. Typically, after I do a lot of heavy squats, my back hurts, so that would lead me to assume that my back is weak.
Nice.
So since I don't know exactly what the weak point is of my lift, I've been trying to get stronger legs. Squats, single leg exercises. I like the Bulgarian split squats. I like step ups. I like reverse lunges a lot. And that's because you can load up the single leg and not be too taxing on the lower back. You can do belt squats, leg press, things like that, that typically take the axial loading off of your back. Ideally, making my legs and my back stronger is going to be what helps me to get to the 400 pound squat. That one I feel confident is the one that will be the easiest for me to reach the 400 pound squat, but I don't want to speak too soon because if I get freaking absolutely pinned in the hole come testing time, I'll be sad. All right, and then for the final exercise, we're talking the deadlift. Particularly for me in this training, I've been doing the conventional style deadlift, not sumo, because conventional gets you more aura than the sumo style.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I always see people getting flamed in the chat on Instagram or Facebook or whatever because they pull sumo. And people always are like, hell yeah, brother, you pulled it conventional, you're a G. So I'm just doing this for that G factor and for the aura. But my sticky point with the deadlift is off the floor. So normally, if I can't get it off the floor, I can't get it at all. See what I did there? Just dropped some knowledge again. Right? Who would have thought if you couldn't pick it up off the floor, it would just levitate and you could get the top half of the deadlift. How am I addressing getting that week off the floor addressed is I did a bunch of deficit deadlifts. So putting a 1 to 1.5 inch stack of rubber floor mats underneath my feet. Also, I've been doing a lot of squats to make my quads stronger so that I can press harder through the floor while I'm trying to lift the bar up. And for the weak back part, I've been doing a lot of pendlay rows, pull-ups, and other exercises to strengthen my back so that I can stay tight during the lift. A weird thing about the deadlift is there's no eccentric phase, so there's no down phase, and that means that your stretch reflex isn't able to assist at all during the movement. So if you don't get tight before the lift, it can really affect your ability to do the lift. So in powerlifting, I've come to find out that maintaining tightness is a huge part of the training, and that's kind of been the theme for all three of my lists. The bench, I struggle in the mid-range, so I need to get stronger shoulders and stronger pecs. For the squat, I'm not too sure. It's either weak legs or weak back, but I've just been training both of those with a lot of squats, single leg exercises, a lot of back extensions, RDLs, good mornings, things like that. And then for the deadlifts, I've been a week off the floor, so doing deficit deadlifts. You can also do pause deadlifts. I just haven't done those. I'm weak off the floor, which could be poor tightness, weak back, and not enough quad strength to drive into the ground. So that's the 3 exercises, and that's the sticky points and how I'm planning to address them. I'll keep you guys posted as I go. If I find out anything, like if I get to the bottom of if I have weak quads or weak back for my squat. Also, if I get through this mid-range thing and I struggle with the lockout, I'll let you guys know. I mean, I don't think I would struggle with the lockout because it looks like I got an Indianapolis Colts logo on the back of my arm. I'm just kidding. I actually got small triceps, but if you could just comment your triceps look like the Indianapolis Colts logo, that would make my day. I'm pretty sure nobody sees these videos besides my bros, but if you do see it and you want to follow my journey to the 1,200 pound total, I'm just a regular guy and I like to do fitness and strength stuff. Hit that subscribe button, comment below if you found anything useful or you found anything cool, or if you think I'm just an idiot, comment below. Anyways, that's it for this week's video, and I'll see you in the next one.